The gold price is going towards 3,000 US dollar, and this is an all-time high that we're currently in. So miners are really making money. And not all of the mining companies on the globe are really reflecting that in their share price. But today with me is Charles Funk, right, from Heliostar. And your company has really done a tremendous move. I think it was like it tripled over the past few months, right? So also from our community, some people are invested and happy already. Charles, first of all, thank you very much for your time. It's great having an update here at 2025 PDAC.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It's great.
Very good. So you've been very busy. It was a hard time getting to you. Give us a little bit of an idea. What are you currently working on?
Yeah, we've got a couple of tailwinds that you clearly touched on. We've gone into production, which has been incredible things for our share price. We've got full unhedged exposure to the current gold price. Amazing outcome. And our assets and Mexico is starting to get a positive tailwind as well. So stronger gold price, better projects, jurisdiction being more in vogue is what's contributing to that growth in our share price.
Excellent, excellent. And you're making real money right now, right? So can you give us an idea?
Yeah, so I think that's the other power as well. Not just are we making money, but there's less risk that we dilute our shareholders, which gets a higher premium. So we just put out our quarter. We closed the transaction in November the 8th. And in approximately the last 50 days of last year, we made $9.5 million from our two producing mines. That's an incredible return on investment for the purchase price that we made.
And you bought them for like 5 million, I think, right?
It's
so you paid them off within,
yeah.
Very good, cool. And let's have a switch to Ana Paula, right? I mean, you're currently making money with two producing assets. We can focus on them in a bit. But Ana Paula, what's the current situation?
Yeah, so we continue to drill some spectacular drill holes at Ana Paula.
Yes.
We just put out 160 meters at 4 grams, satellite zones at 24 meters at 5 grams. The more we drill, the more we find. We're pushing it ahead to the feasibility study. We're using the cash that we're generating to complete the FS, and we'll ultimately use that to help build Ana Paula and give us a very low to no equity pathway to being a 150, 200,000 ounce a year producer in 2028 when Ana Paula comes online.
That's a straight plan going forward, right? So let's have a look at both other projects, because you're making money with them. You bought them out cheap from the bankruptcy of Agro Gold, right? But both of these mines seems to be end of mine life, right? We talked about this before, probably because they've been underexplored. But give us an idea of how much gold is in there already to explore further.
Correct. That's there's two things that have worked really well for us. One, we have to admit we've been lucky. The gold price has performed incredibly. That opens a lot of doors that weren't available to previous operators. But the second is, there is a lot more gold there. The Argonaut didn't seem to fully look at all the opportunities. They were a buy and build company, not a grow your resource-based company. And so in 6 months, we've taken La Colorada from being in care and maintenance to now a 6-year mine life, going to produce nearly 300,000 ounces of gold over that period. That's what we did, and there's that little bit of investment. We think we have a similar opportunity at San Agustin, which we'd look at next. But it's amazing. The unique thing about mining is you deplete your resource base. It's not like money in the bank that stays there forever. So if you don't reinvest in your future, the end of days comes very quickly. And so the flip side of that is it's very easy to push out that future by just investing in the portfolio. And so we've been positively surprised by the potential that was there, and more importantly, we've delivered on growing those mine lives. And that combination of more ounces, more production at a better gold price is why we're having that strong move that I think we'll continue to see as we continue to deliver at La Colorada, San Agustin and Ana Paula.
Very good, very good. So let's get back. You said that you're drilling spectacular drill holes, right? And overall at company. Give us an idea what is next to come when it comes to drilling, and give us an idea about the cash that we can have within the next few months. How much can we make in money in real dollar terms?
Let's ask them and answer them in the question you asked them. I think for people watching this, something I think you should watch next is the deeper potential at La Colorada. So the drilling that we've done at La Colorada, 5 drill rigs, there's a nice reserve at the bottom of the pit to expand into, and all of the side was considered to be waste that had to be mined down and removed. We knew that there was gold in there, so we've been actively drilling the shallow parts, because every ounce that we find there changes from waste to profitable material. It's a huge impact economically. What we're starting to do, which I expect to come with the next set of results, is some of these higher grade structures at depth that might ultimately be underground potential.
Yep.
We've drilled some holes like 5 metres at 20, 4 metres at 10 gram kind of intercepts. So watch for the potential for the Colorado to have an underground high grade vein future beyond the open pit. So that's what I'd be looking for next in drill results.
Yep.
In terms of cash, end of March, we'll complete this next quarter. We seem to be continuing to add about $2 million a month to the balance sheet. We retired all the debt that we paid in February to purchase the assets, and we've been doing exploration. So we're really making hay while the sun's shining. The market, won't always be this positive, but we're making every post a winner with the cash flow that we're getting, reinvesting in the projects, growing the resources, expanding production, and accelerating the timeline to Anapola. That's what we're doing with the cash, the $2 million a month that we're adding to the balance sheet.
Very good, and we hope that you can deliver. What I have to add maybe in the end, right? This is what I really like about the company. First of all, you're delivering, right? But second of all, very important is you're not going to be very dilutive because you can make money already, and this separates you from 90% of the companies in this industry here, right? Because everybody goes to the market, spend the money on drilling, and go back to the market again. But you have a plan going forward. You have the ability also to get money if you need it, right? Because you have great people with you. But on the other hand, you're making money, and that really sets you apart.
What I've always said clearly is we don't need to raise equity, but I won't promise that we won't. We would take equity if we A, grew the resources, or B, accelerated production. And we control the timing of that. So we're not going to do it until we think it's advantageous for a Heliostar shareholder.
Absolutely. Very good. So thank you very much, Charles, for a quick update. It was great talking to you, and we'll talk again soon.
Perfect. Cheers.